Liberty is never unalienable. It must be redeemed regularly with the blood of patriots, or it always vanishes. Of all the so-called natural human rights that have ever been invented, liberty is least likely to be cheap and is never free of cost. That is Robert A. Heinlein from the book Starship Troopers.
I've never read the book.
Neither have I. I kind of forgot it was a book.
I actually did not know it was a book.
I think I knew that, but I totally brain dumped it until I'm looking up quotes, and they're like, the book. I'm like, oh, yeah. And I think the book's a little more on a serious tone.
I'd imagine.
I'm sure
it's
there's
not so like propaganda.
Right.
Where the whole movie is pretty much propaganda for do your part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
And I'm doing my part.
Then you have the fucking kids just fucking stomping out the cockroaches.
I'm doing my part. Yeah. I thought that was a good one.
Hell yeah, for democracy. Yeah, if you guys haven't figured it out, we're on the Helldivers.
I was to say, for those who know, you know.
Helldivers train for sure.
Big time. Big time.
Only good bug is a dead bug.
An alternative quote was going to be, come on, you apes, you want to live forever?
Oh, yeah.
But
classic.
I chose that one.
Classic line.
But now I got both. That's a twofer.
Nice.
You can take that one to the bank.
But as we stated last week, we will be doing world crossovers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really give a gist of what it was last week. Probably won't give it for right now, but we'll roll right into it so that you guys can figure out what the fuck we were talking about.
You're going to find out.
I am Michael Lee.
And I'm Matt. I was thinking something, but I got nothing. I'm Matt. And Matt.
And roll that intro.
Big Effin Nerds. How you got it? What the fuck? I know externally I had like no reaction, but inside was also.
It's just pure shock of just whoa.
To where like
whoa.
my face was just didn't react, but internally was like, whoa, shit.
I know, I'm gonna have to edit that in post. Make sure I turn down the volume so I don't fucking scare anyone else.
Somebody driving.
Yeah, can you imagine? Diggs. Did you get it? What the fuck? Yeah, I don't want to cause any accidents out there, so I'll make sure to edit it. Don't worry. Anyways, bitch. I forgot to get my phone though. For those that know,
Tell me something.
that's the fact smack.
Yep, the fact smack. That's
I like
good.
that.
I like that too. That was on the spot.
Here is an interesting fact about the Great Wall of China.
Oh.
While it's commonly believed that the Great Wall is a single continuous structure, it's actually a series of walls and fortifications built by various Chinese dynasties over centuries. The most famous sections were constructed during the Ming Dynasty, 1368
Heard of it.
to 1644, but earlier walls date back as far as the 7th century BC.
Damn.
It's an old wall.
Yeah.
These walls were built to protect China from invasions by nomadic tribes from the north and to regulate trade and immigration. Over time, the Great Wall has become a symbol of China's strength and endurance, attracting millions of visitors each year.
Yeah, that shit's still standing too.
Thanks, ChatGPT.
You're the best.
You always come through for me.
Don't know what I'd do without you.
Should I be way more ill prepared?
Well, there you go.
So, yeah.
But we're not.
Maybe a little bit.
That's just how we roll here.
Fact of the matter is, it was a bit harder to do this topic than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Like when we talked about it last week, I was like, bet, too easy. And then when it came time to think about it, brain was like, I got nothing. I don't even know anything. Like I don't even like stuff. I don't even know.
I'm not even a fucking nerd.
I'm like, what do you like? What are like universes? Come on, brain. And it's like pizza.
Dude, and I watch anime.
Right.
I could have done so many different crossovers, and my brain was like, drool.
Just flat lines.
Dude, it was difficult, but I figured some stuff out.
We got some. And honestly, knowing me, I'll probably think of like a couple while we're talking.
Yeah, we'll definitely be thinking of stuff, and it'll probably trigger. So this is definitely off the top of the domes. So get ready for the roller coaster ride.
Buckle in.
I got one that I really wanted to talk about. Pokemon and Jurassic Park.
Fuck yeah.
So like the instead of Pokemon, it'd be dinosaurs that you're fucking capturing in some sort of capsule.
Yeah.
I felt like that would be sick.
That would be rad.
What would be your starting 6?
Like dinosaurs?
Or what would be your starting one? What would be the first Pokemon you would want? Or first dinosaur, I guess you should
Dinomon.
say. Digimon?
Yep. I mean, easy answer is the motherfucking T-Rex, but no, fuck that. Triceratops.
Triceratops?
Yeah.
That's a solid one.
Yeah, those guys are dope.
Good defense, got solid offense.
Yeah.
I mean, they got fucking 3 big ass fucking spikes on their.
And big old fucking plate armor on their fucking head.
Yeah, dude. They're a mobile tank. They're a mobile battering ram.
Yeah, and you could just ride that and I ain't fucking worry about it.
I think I saw a video too recently of like, the dinosaurs' top speeds of stuff. Like what they projected to believe, or what the dinosaurs would run at.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Triceratops was at about 40 miles an hour.
It's pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, not
for
too bad.
For a big fucker, that's quick.
It's about a horse's speed, I think.
And he's way bigger.
And he's way bigger and stronger.
And he's got fucking horns. I don't know if I mentioned that part. 3 of them.
Well, I don't know how comfortable that'd be.
Well, I'm not.
You'd have to be pretty flexible in the fucking
you
groin area.
Yeah, you could only ride him for like 5 minutes before you get out and just like
Yeah, you start walking around with fucking
all bow-legged as shit.
Yeah, bow-legged.
But like way out here, just like legs.
You start getting hip issues and shit.
Just like within 2 days, just you start walking around. Hip dysplasia, just fucking.
I think that even though my favorite dinosaur is a Utah raptor, which is technically what the velociraptors in the movies were,
the big ones,
because the actual velociraptors are
little tiny
small,
tiny little guys.
Excuse me. But I would actually get the either pterodon or Quetzalcoatl Don, whichever that one is, because it's fucking huge.
That sounds straight up like a Pokemon, though.
It's 80 feet wingspan.
Shit.
And flies 80 miles per hour.
Fuck me.
It's a massive fucking bird, pretty much.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Quetzalcoatl Don, I think it was called, or something like that.
Holy
I just remember that name because it was like Aztec like, and I do believe they found it in Central America. But it's fucking huge.
Dude, he's
Come
gonna
at me, bitch. Fucking 747 for my fucking Pokemon.
That's like goddamn Lugia come and pick you up.
Yeah, definitely. I love Lugia.
He's cool. His name's a little unfortunate though.
Lugie?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, dude, Jurassic Park and Pokemon would be kind of
cool.
sick. Because then it's like you own dinosaurs, have like a backyard full of fucking dinosaurs. That'd be terrifying if they fucking turn on you. But if the dinosaurs had intelligence like Pokemon,
then yeah.
And sort of that, owner to, I don't know, what do they call it? Pet? Yeah, owner to pet relationship. I think it'd be really cool to have dinosaurs as pets.
Yeah, but then like, what if like your T-Rex is like, bitch, you only got 2 gym badges. Smush.
No. I don't remember any Pokemon turning on their owners like that, except for
Pikachu in the beginning didn't give a goddamn about what Ash had to say.
Yeah, but Pikachu's a special case for sure.
Yeah, but that is in the game.
He's also like level 1000 to where later on in the fucking series, he's over here challenging legendary Pokemon. And he's just like, Pikachu! It's just fucking
Pikachu. It's like a
He's a special case.
yeah, but it's like that in the games too. They're like, oh, Pokemon up to level 40, now you got the gym badge will obey you in battle. Otherwise, they're like, I don't give a fuck. I mean, Charizard did the same shit. When you got Charizard.
If you go by game logic,
Charizard didn't give a shit about Ash either
until later on.
Yeah, but he
eventually returned and was like, I miss you, buddy.
He took longer. Pikachu like pretty quick was like, all right, you're all right. But Charizard was like, you fucking bitch. What are you even talking to like that?
Because that was it was early on because Ash saved him from like that flock of sparrows.
Spearow.
Or Spearows.
No, Spearow. Because I was thinking, was it Spearow or Fearow? Fearow is the
the big one with the long neck.
Evolved vulture type. Yeah. Spearow, yeah. That's why Pikachu was like, you're all right, bro. But I don't know. Charizard, he saved Charizard's life. Charmander's life.
Oh, yeah.
And then when he gets Charizard, he's like, fucking little bitch. Like, who are you talking?
But I feel like there's like different personalities. So like, would Charmander be the same person or same being as his evolution of Charmeleon?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it'll change a little bit, but like,
because I always wonder, you would think that it would be the same mind, but is it like the same being to where, or does his shit like reset? Like he's like, now I'm a new guy.
Yeah, totally new person.
New person.
Who's Charmander? It's fucking Charmeleon.
Sounds like a weak bitch to me.
Yeah. Charmander, he almost died because the fire on his tail went out. Not me.
Look at it. Look at this flame.
Look at that. You see that shit? See that? Power. Power. You don't know nothing about that.
Then when he goes to Charizard,
who the fuck even are you? I'm a fucking dragon.
Roar.
All right, I had one that I think I'm definitely not alone in wanting this. I've heard this a lot. Other podcasts and just people in general wanting a more future Assassin's Creed. So I'm like, let's mix Blade Runner and Assassin's Creed.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can only imagine the types of gadgets he'd have.
I know.
But I feel like they'd have to keep a standard of like, no, this is the assassin way. And they'll evolve with the times, obviously, but they'll keep like the signature fucking blade.
Ceremonial.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not, you know what I mean. Yeah.
Not too ceremonial.
Yeah.
Or they're fucking chopping off the one finger.
It just shows your dedication. Plus, you can leave a spot so you can just fucking punch with it too, you know?
It wasn't impractical.
Nah, it was kind of cool, but
I mean, what do you really use your ring finger for?
Yeah, I mean,
I could do with the other fingers. I could.
Yeah, I mean, like all your grip strength really comes from like your pinky. So like you could get rid of that and be okay.
That's what I've heard. And I was like, really?
And yeah,
I've little guy's fucking strong.
Yeah, I've told people that, and they're like, really? I'm like, dude, make a fist and just think about it. Where does it feel the strongest? Right, fucking here.
That is true.
Yeah. Take that away. I mean, sure, you can still grip things, but like if you only have like your two, index and middle finger, you'll. Well, first off, you're gonna have a bird claw.
A little talon.
Yeah, a little talon.
That'd be kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Although,
I'm just imagining it right now, real, because it's Blade Runner. It's always wet, rainy.
Yeah.
And shit. Running across the rooftops, fucking,
sliding down the fucking gutters.
I mean,
grappling hook. Now they're Batman.
Yep. They did that in
just a bunch of Batman.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate when they had the fucking grappling hook and you could like zoom.
Mm-hmm. Now imagine that.
In the future.
Oh my god.
And he's got the Blade Runner gun.
Oh great! Now he's gonna have fucking hovercraft for fucking shit.
Yeah, but damn, that would for a game that would be, if done well, of course, that would be some pretty rad parkour possibilities. Be like going from building, boom, boom, jumping on people's hoods of their fucking cars. They're flying by, pop, 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 pop. Next roof.
Reminds me of Mirror's Edge.
Yeah.
Mirror's Edge had some really good free running.
Yeah, and that sequel did not get enough attention.
No.
Mirror's Edge Catalyst, I think it was called.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, both of those. Fuck great.
I did remember getting hella motion sick the first time playing it.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I finally returned to it like a year or two later, I was like, oh yeah, it's not as bad. And I was like, oh, this is fucking badass.
Yeah, I think I haven't played the first one, honestly. I don't know. Long fucking time. But I'm pretty sure it still holds up.
If they can incorporate that free running into whatever that mix of Blade Runner and Assassin's Creed, I think that would be like.
So would we make it would we make it a first person like Assassin's Creed at that point?
Ooh, that's a tough sell for me, considering that Assassin's Creed's been third person all the time.
Yeah.
They just recently, relatively recent, started implementing the whole RPG stuff. So I would want it to be, obviously personal choice, I'd want it to be more old style.
Definitely.
Black Flag type mechanics.
Peak Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Those mechanics mixed with a futuristic 20, Blade Runner 2049 or whatever, or was it 2149? I forget.
The sequel was 2049, I think.
Have it like that. I think that'd be sick.
That would be super cool. I'm just imagining dark, wet rooftops.
Mix it with Star Wars too. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Oh my god.
I mean, honestly, just put Star Wars with like almost anything, and like it'll be cool.
You could. You literally could. I mean, they got a planet for fucking everything.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I mean that's honestly pretty genius of them. They're like, our universe is so big, we can have like whatever genre, subgenre we want. Like I said, I was like Coruscant. I was like, that's fucking cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Tatooine, Western.
Yeah.
Fucking. I don't know. What would you consider Hoth? Like a Russian film.
Yeah.
Some sort of Russian movie.
Some sort of survival.
Snowpiercer.
There's a slept on movie.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched that in a long time.
That one, or what's that other one with Mads Mikkelsen?
A show or movie?
Movie.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Fuck. Forget what he was basically an assassin. I just remember this thing.
Polar?
Yeah.
That shit was rad. This is based off a comic book from what I remember.
All I remember is just the scene of him just like bang, 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 and the chick, and then just all of a sudden
she gets fucking swag.
And I was like,
and then he's like, gets off the bed naked.
Like, while you doing the do?
Dude.
Gross.
He was doing that to get his ass
I
killed.
don't even think I would have sex after that. That's being traumatizing.
Dude. That movie was dope. And Lagatha from Vikings was in it. And that's cool. I still love
Catherine Winnick.
Winnick, that's it. I still like that line. Yeah, she's great. She's great. Mwah. Still love that line in in the movie where, he's waiting for them and they're all walking up. He's just smoking a cigarette. She's like, "Oh, I thought you quit." Yeah, I figured it wouldn't kill me. And then he's just got the fucking laser gloves and all the fucking sentries. It's over for you guys.
Yep.
That was a dope movie. Hell yeah.
Uh,
And Vanessa Hudgens was in that shit.
She was.
Yeah.
She was the
little neighbor.
Yeah.
That they kidnapped.
I did think of one. This is more or less like when I was thinking of it, I thought of like world meets world, but then in the same sentence, I also was thinking of it as of scenario based versus actual world stuff. Star Wars, since we were on the topic of Star Wars, meets World War Z.
Oh, interesting.
We already had a glimpse kind of like what they call it, necromancy in Ahsoka.
Yeah. With the Night Sisters.
So there's already zombies involved.
There are some kind of zombie shit in Star Wars that's been like established.
Yeah, but imagine like World War Z type shit,
but with laser weapons and fucking lightsabers and shit.
Yeah,
dude.
Like, can you imagine a Hoth battle where just fucking horde,
just looking out over the icy plains of Hoth and just.
Yeah, instead of seeing walkers off in the distance.
Yeah.
Hella slow. Yeah. When they fucking get hit with an EMP and they're just but then just having hordes of just
like looking up out of their little trench, being like a fucking rebel trooper and just peeking up and just, oh god. Just go back down. We're so
And-
fucked.
Their weapons, I do not believe, fire as quick as modern day stuff for us.
Yeah. Even like the mounted guns are like boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, they're kind of that rate of fire. And then even still with Jedis and lightsabers and stuff, they got fucked up by clones.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
The Force would be a pretty helpful tool, though.
would be. Do we think numbers could outdo them?
Yeah. I mean, numbers could really outdo fucking most things.
Most things.
But yeah,
I don't know why I was just thinking of that, or like having Tatooine. Just all of a sudden, you like some Tomb Raider fucking zombies, or not Tomb Raider zombies, the fucking Tusken Raider
Tusken
zombies,
Raider ones.
and they're just over here. Just fucking.
Still using guns or something.
You're like, what the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Wait a minute.
I just imagine like walking through Tatooine, right? Through some ruins or some caves or something, just out of the sand. They rise up. Oh shit! Because they're just down there dormant. No, thank you.
No.
Fuck it. Keeping in with Star Wars, I had one. Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. Which let me say something. As I wrote that, I went. They're kind of fucking similar already if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, maybe not. But
How
I
so?
don't know. So really oppressed fucking land, Dark Lord figure, rebellion people. I mean, okay, I understand that's kind of a generalization for like 90% of fucking movies.
Yeah.
But
They weren't even like really oppressed. They were still living their lives. They just had this looming threat of Isengard and Mordor possibly about to launch an attack because they were regaining numbers. Whereas the Empire was kind of already hardcore established when Star Wars first started. Not talking about the prequels, but just like Star Wars in general.
yeah.
I would say that the whole, I don't know, it's an interesting one because like what are we talking is going to be mixed? Are we talking like the characters are all going to have lightsabers and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, Aragorn with a lightsaber. Bro.
We already saw what he could do with a sword.
Aragorn, I think he'd be rocking a green lightsaber.
No, he's too much of a
Yeah.
he's too much of a warrior, I think.
Blue?
Yeah. I definitely think he'd be blue. Just he's always been a fighter.
Yes.
Every single movie he's like
But he is wise.
the protector
Later.
with help.
Yeah, I mean, not initially, not that he's a dumb fuck, but later on, he does get more wisdom.
Maybe when he becomes king,
Then he could
then
craft his green.
Yes. But before that point, before Minas Tirith,
Yeah. Once he has his,
He's
my
blue.
friends, you bow for no one. Then he'll make his green one.
yeah.
Yeah.
When he had the hobbits, like,
That's a good line. Still love that line. You bow for no one.
and like
Get chills every time.
Gandalf with like the Force or something.
He'd have green, no doubt. From the beginning, he'd have green.
I feel like he'd be just a Force user.
No
Massively
lightsaber.
strong Force user.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are like mad that Yoda.
Once he
even-
turned white. When he became the White Wizard.
Gandalf
instead
the
of-
White, yeah.
Yeah, instead of the Gray.
The gray. I know a lot of people are mad that like Yoda even had a lightsaber, like why he even used it, because they're like it's not his character, you know. But I'm like, yeah, but every Jedi has one, or most.
It's not his character. What do you mean? I was like, dude's been a fight. The frog. I mean, yeah, he was strong in the Force, but he wasn't like. I don't know. He more was off of his wisdom. And that's how he kind of went by the whole Jedi shit. But
Straight up.
Yoda was a straight up warrior. And that dude had been living for already like 800 something years before the fucking
Right.
before fighting. Like, if Yoda was in his fucking prime, bro,
Fuck.
I think Sidious wouldn't have stand a chance.
I mean, looking at him fighting Sidious, even like in his decline. Fuck.
Technically speaking, he was.
Yeah, because it wasn't that much longer after that he died.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so like in his prime, yeah, bro.
But
No,
I'm like
the,
trying
the
to think
Senate I am. Fuck
I'm like
you.
trying to think of like what Legolas would have as a weapon.
I mean, I've been watching season 2 of The Bad Batch because season 3 just started.
Oh, right.
Third and final season just started.
Right.
So I kind of just think of him as that little fucking energy bow that Omega has.
Oh, that's right. They have that. I forgot.
Yeah.
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 He'd probably have that. He'd
Yeah,
probably
something
be
like that.
way better too.
And
Because then he wouldn't have to like, even though he was efficient, just like
he could just fucking do. He was honestly firing that fast, but imagine if he didn't have to just do that.
dude, he was over here going down a fucking stairwell on a shield and just
Fucking sending it. But if he didn't have to do just that little motion, bro, that would literally turn into him. Just give him a gun. Just give him a fucking gun. Give him a blaster. Give me that shit. But
if he had a blaster, it'd be done.
Yeah,
Dunzo.
assuming he's a Jedi too. Yeah, he would have that, and he'd have like 2 little, little Shoto Ahsoka, little fucking
Yeah.
little ones, because he had those 2 little things.
Or hold on, or Star Wars characters with Lord of the Rings weapons.
Yeah. Then we're just in space fighting with steel swords. Like, huh? We have the technology to do space,
I
but
thought that was
cling,
Star
cling,
Trek.
cling, 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 cling. Yeah, that's true. Like, I mean, we got little phasers, beep, set phasers, just done, But
they had like the shooting weapons,
the Klingons have the fucking
those big ass half
big
crescent.
fucking yeah.
Forget what they're called, moonblades. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that thing's pretty cool.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean that'd be similar to
And
that.
again, they still have that shit in Star Wars too. People use conventional bladed weapons and shit. So
I was gonna say, yeah.
I mean,
Matter of
fuck.
fact, Mando
in
was wearing a
Ahsoka,
goddamn spear.
a spear, and in Ahsoka, fucking what's her name? The bad lady who
Oh yeah, she had
a fucking sword that turned into a fire lightsaber, but it was a fucking sword.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That is true. Since we brought Lord of the Rings into it, but you haven't seen. Now that I
Rings
think
of
about
Power.
it, no.
What?
Well, Rings of Power is Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but I thought that's what you were.
No. I was gonna say Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. Yeah. But you haven't really seen, and honestly, the crossover wouldn't be too crazy because they're both fantasy medieval.
Yep,
stuff.
dark medieval fantasy.
But Game of Thrones does have White Walkers, which are zombies,
And they got a lot of titties.
and they got boobies, and the boobies,
And
and the dragons. But more importantly, the dragons.
Oh yeah, the dragons.
But they had like legitimate dragons, whereas in Lord of the Rings they had
The fucking Nazgul.
Nazgul.
Fuck yeah.
I think the dragons in Game of Thrones, even in the new show House of the Dragon, there's a dragon in there that's fucking huge. I was like, what the fuck?
I saw. I don't know if it was like a generated image or something, but I saw like an image about something about that, like one of the dragons, where like there's a person standing next to his head, and like the mic is their head, and they're just like.
For which dragon?
I don't remember the name.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sucker.
something Eon. You know how they do that.
yeah. I think even fucking Smaug would be dwarfed by the dragons in Game of Thrones. 'Cause those dragons were fucking huge.
Yeah. Smaug's cool.
But then again, I'm not too sure. Now I almost want to go find some sort of comparison picture to see like how big
There's definitely a size comparison chart somewhere.
yeah, they always have one.
I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I remember reading like years ago, like Forbes did a top 10 like richest fantasy characters, and Smaug was number 1.
Yeah,
Because he's not fucking spending it.
nope.
He's fucking mine.
He's literally bathing in gold.
Mine. And he's got a literal mountain of gold and jewels and shit. He ain't spending none of it.
And that's not even counting the jewels that are rare.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the stone.
Yeah.
I forget what the stone's called.
I totally forgot too.
I'm drawing a blank. I had it literally on the tip of my tongue, and as soon as I was about to say it, it was like,
Nope.
no,
Nope. Not for you.
no, you don't get it. You didn't even like the movie. Why would you fucking try to remember a stone from it?
Why would you try to remember a minor detail? Fucking whatever.
Yeah, right.
Still cracks me up. The Fellowship, 3 movies. Sorry, 3 books, 3 movies. Hobbit, 1 book, 3 movies. Ha.
That's why I said if they were gonna do anything, they should have made it just a 2-parter.
Yeah.
If they really wanted to make it a multi-movie, and not add fucking Tariel and Legolas because they weren't even in the fucking book.
But they're fan favorites, so
They couldn't have been fan favorites if they weren't originally in it.
yeah. But since people watch Lord of the Rings, they're like, we want Legolas, we want Legolas.
I don't even think they did it like that. I think what was the studio that made the fucking movie?
Ooh,
I think they used that as a selling point.
Oh, totally. Total pandering.
Hey, so The Hobbit is coming out. It's the prequels to Lord of the Rings. Kind of took place a while ago. It was when Bilbo was young and he found the ring. And you guys may not like it, but there's like a cool battle with like 5 armies in there. But if that doesn't, here's Legolas. Yeah. Legolas? You said who?
Did you say Legolas?
Yeah, right?
I know, honestly, yeah. I mean, what's the selling point? Like, hey, we're making like a prequel. We're making Bilbo's story. And everybody's like, dope. Yeah, but none of the characters you like are going to be in it. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good.
And
And we're going to follow a bunch of dwarves nobody gives a shit about. I mean,
what do you mean?
I give a shit about Thorin Oakenshield is a motherfucker. And he's dope.
And Balin.
Balin.
Fucking
Thorin
Gimli's
his
uncle.
Dad. I was going to say his dad, but not his dad.
Yeah. His dad was Gloin.
Gloin. Yeah, Gimli, son of Gloin. I remember that.
Yeah. I just thought of another one.
What?
The Boys universe.
Oh, okay.
Mixed with Godzilla.
Who's winning?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I think Godzilla would kind of fuck him up a little bit.
Because I think so too. I mean, I think Homelander would be like the standout because he's fucking Superman.
Essentially.
He'd probably be the last one standing. Maybe him and Queen Maeve.
Or him and his dad. Remember?
Homelander?
Yeah. Season 3.
I don't remember his dad.
You don't remember his dad? He was in the whole season, pretty much. Dean.
I don't remember that. I watched it.
Remember Dean from Supernatural?
Oh, okay. Soldier Boy.
Soldier
Boy. Yeah.
He's his dad.
Yeah, he was. I forgot about that.
He's like, father.
He's like, you little bitch.
But that dude's indestructible.
Soldier Boy or Homelander?
I think Soldier Boy.
I think so. Yeah. Because they were like, fucking, we saw you get blown up. But he had his Winter Soldier, moment captured by the Russians and shit.
Yeah. He's like, I got blown up. I'm indestructible. What do you mean?
I'm good.
He's like, I have super strength and I'm indestructible. What do you mean?
Don't even worry about it.
Do you even know my powers?
Why do you even have a shield?
Granted, I don't think he'd be strong enough to take on Godzilla.
No.
Homelander, I barely think he would be. And the reason why I said The Boys was because I think they would have issues. I think they would struggle handling Godzilla versus if I were to be like, fucking DC universe and the Godzilla universe.
The Justice League fighting the fucking Godzilla.
They would probably put more up a fight where Godzilla would kind of be like, fucking hell. Just walk off screen like, Jesus.
Just go march back into the ocean. Fuck this.
I'm going back to Hollow Earth. Fuck this.
I'm gonna go chill with King Kong. Yeah, no. Ow. We're boys now, by the way.
Man, I ain't gotta fucking do shit. I want to watch that new movie, by the way.
The -1?
No.
Oh, the new
Godzilla Kong.
Right? Yeah.
A New World? No. What is it?
Yeah, I think I saw something about that.
It looks. I mean, it's probably fan service. I honestly don't care. I've always been a fan of Godzilla, so.
And we've been pretty outspoken about like fan service is okay to a point.
Yeah, just don't do like what The Hobbit did.
Yeah, don't like ham it up and like just bullshit your way through it and just jam shit in there because people are gonna like it. Otherwise, we're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I've been a big fan of Godzilla. I'm like looking at the figurine
there
over
he
there.
is.
And what you're gonna grab?
I was gonna grab him.
Grab him.
All right.
Okay. I was like, he ain't softy. He ain't a softy. Look at Gojira. Gojira. That one's got.
Oh, it does move.
Yeah. Articulating jaw and tail and whole body.
That's impressive.
But I said the boys because they'd fucking like A-Train might be able to run away for sure. Like
Not
that's
anymore.
not too hard. Oh yeah. I think Godzilla would fuck him up. Especially after watching how Godzilla fought King Kong in the movie. I was like, God,
Just wrecked him.
That was fucking terrifying.
Still kind of cracks me up that people were even debating who's gonna win. I'm like, I mean, a strong monkey versus
Radioactive lizard.
nuclear fucking lizard. Like, come on.
Yeah. Like, one has roid rage and the other one is literal death.
Yeah, honestly. So I have one that you're gonna like, and
We'll see about that.
it's with Godzilla. It's funny that this
fuck.
kind of just ties into each other. I had Godzilla and Attack on Titan. How would they fare? How would the Survey Corps, whatever the fuck it is, fare?
You know what's hilarious is I thought about that too.
I thought you might have.
Because in Attack on Titan, they have the Colossal Titan, which is, I think they said it's 100 meters tall, so 300 feet.
Damn.
Roughly, give or take. I think Godzilla is also
300 meters ish.
roughly the same height. Godzilla's taller, but generally the same height. They weren't able to take on a Colossal Titan by themselves.
They weren't.
But I will say this. I don't know if you plan on rewatching it because it is a great series.
I would like to. I
and
think
now
watch
it's fully
it.
complete. So
I think I'd like to watch that eventually. Yeah, I liked the first season when I saw it years ago.
as you could probably tell, there's certain people that have Titan powers, right? From the first season that you watched. Well, that includes other Titans, including Big Hoss.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, who are you pointing at?
That one.
Just moved it.
Yeah, move the camera to the... I basically have a Attack on Titan poster right over there. But yeah, so there's people that could turn into that, which means that they could possibly fight Godzilla.
Square up.
They have quick regeneration. They also have like this extremely hot steam
I remember that.
that comes off their body. I don't know how they'd fare against Godzilla. Dude, Godzilla is a fucking menace.
Yeah.
I would like to think that they would do something. Especially like later on in the seasons, you'll see like how badass they are.
Yeah.
And I mean, fuck, bro. Like I got goosebumps every time I saw him fight. I was just like, oh,
Yeah, that's good.
I want to fight like that.
That's fucking good. Yeah.
But Godzilla is just... There's a reason why he's the king of the monsters. He's, yeah.
No matter how you shake it, you're gonna have a hard time.
I don't know if did you ever watch Shin Godzilla?
Now you told me about this though.
That's the one that's like almost kind of fucked up in a way. Like he was scary.
Yeah.
He was like legitimate terrifying. This one, the Universal Godzilla, is terrifying, but obviously for movie purposes, they're kind of making it more.
He's a little more altruistic
Like
than he
he's-
normally would be.
Yeah, and he's definitely good. The other one was straight up just like, I don't care who any of you people are, get off my lawn.
Get out
Just
the
fucking-
way.
But I also think that they would be able to handle that one better than this one.
handle Shin
the Shin
Godzilla
Godzilla
better than the Universal one?
Maybe slightly.
How so?
The other one's not as mobile.
Okay.
Universal Godzilla is fucking like, or sorry, not Universal, Legendary.
Okay.
Legendary Godzilla is like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Ah!
That was
Like, all I can ever remember with like just how pure strength Godzilla is in the King Kong movie when he fucking was just like, what the fuck? It just burrows a fucking hole through the crust of the earth. Excuse me?
Yeah.
And then after he did that, he fucking screamed in the hole and Kong heard him.
Kong was like, what?
That's when I was like, oh, Godzilla like that. Got it.
Mothra still win.
There's a possible chances of Mothra returning.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Mothra.
Which would make sense for the Godzilla lore.
Yeah.
Anytime Mothra dies, 2 eggs appear of those little caterpillar forms of Mothra. And yeah. So would make sense for the lore.
Mothra.
And it's been a while since Mothra.
It has been a while.
King of the Monsters, I think, was the movie.
The whole time we were watching Godzilla and Kong, I was like, where's Mothra? Where's Mothra? We got Mecha Godzilla, and I was like, that's cool. Mothra.
I mean, I would say, I would want to say, but this one's like too easy to talk about in a way.
Fuck it.
The, oh my God, I just drew a fucking blank. What's the goddamn Pacific Rim? Thank you.
Oh,
fucking hell.
I haven't seen that movie. What? I haven't seen that movie.
Why haven't you seen Pacific Rim, Matthew?
I don't know. I just didn't see it.
Giant robots and giant monsters fighting each other, and it's got Jax
Yeah, I know.
from Sons of Anarchy,
Yeah.
and Idris Elba.
Oh, I didn't know it. I forgot.
Yeah, he's the
Oh,
general.
Yeah. Idris Elba's rad. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much in anything he's in, I'm like, I'm in.
You would like that movie in general just because it's just got cool concepts.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, it looked cool as hell. That's one that just passed me by.
I would just say that one's an easy one because they're already fighting kaiju, and if you have Godzilla, then it's like. But then
They're like, yeah, all right.
I feel like they would get fucked up by Godzilla too.
Honestly, Godzilla's kind of just a trump card.
Godzilla's just a goat.
Yep. Yeah, honestly.
He's literally just like, he's him.
He's him. He's him. He's the guy. He's that guy.
I fucking love Godzilla.
He's that guy, pal.
Even all the cheesy ass bodysuits that they had back in the day.
Some dude just fuck this building.
The guy that played Godzilla, he got heat stroke a lot.
I fucking bet.
I was like, fuck,
I imagine
bro.
the ventilation in that thing was 0.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you're holding your breath the entire time.
Except for maybe like the mouth where you could look through, but that's about it.
Even then, I don't even know if he could look there. I
Maybe
remember
not.
seeing the suit like a couple times, like just pictures of it, and it looked terrible. It looked fucking awful to wear. I would not want to be in that.
Nor would I.
Hey man, you want to play as a giant monster in a movie? Oh fuck yeah!
Hell yeah!
The suit, by the way, just to let you know, no breathing room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no vents or anything. It's very heavy as well. It's like almost like 100 pounds, I think.
Holy shit! Okay.
And we're gonna be having like 24-hour shooting days, so we're gonna need you in that suit for a while.
Like,
you good with that?
like all of it.
Yeah.
Like we're not hopping out of the suit, taking like an hour or two break.
I mean, we'll take like a 5-minuter
But I'm not. I can't.
every like 3 hours.
But I can't get out of the suit
Hmm.
in 5 minutes.
Hmm. No, because then it takes too much time to put back on, and it's a hassle.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that. Yeah.
And I know that the movies don't make like great money, so you'll get like paid like maybe $100.
You're really selling me on this, man.
So you want to be a monster or not?
I'm fucking in.
Yeah, got me.
I'm in.
Just shake the hand.
Yeah, do what I do for free.
Nah, that dude is a fucking trooper for sure. For
You'd
sure,
have
for
to
sure.
be. And God bless him.
Yeah, for real, right?
I got one.
Yeah,
One last fun one. Halo and Starship Troopers. Just kidding, that already exists. Helldivers 2, baby. Woo!
Yeah. Sneaky one to get in some Helldivers 2 in this bitch.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know.
Yeah.
Helldivers 2 has been pretty much the game
Everybody's losing their shit over this shit.
right now.
Yeah. It's like the biggest game now. Mm-hmm.
And it got some traction pretty quick. I think it was like 2 weeks later after it had just released. They've already started fixing some of their server issues, but only 2 weeks later, and they're starting to have talks about this game uniting the whole gaming community
and totally like finally ending the console war.
Yeah, which is insane.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I didn't even realize the console war was only 20 years old. They said it was like 2003 is when it started. And I was like, why's my concept of time really fucked up right now? It's only 20 years old. I felt like it's been fucking forever.
Yeah, that console war had to start when the first Xbox launched with Halo. That's got to be when it started.
Had to have, because the PS2 was already out by then.
Yeah. And then that came out, and you could only get Halo on the fucking Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody went, oh.
Yeah.
And fucking, we already know that Xbox, Microsoft, they don't plan on making any more consoles, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, this console war is already pretty much got its foot out the door. Like, it's over.
Which is hilarious that they said that. And PlayStation had also mentioned, hey, the PS5 is about halfway through its lifespan already, so we're almost going to come out with the PS6 in a few years. And I'm like...
I heard that, and I was like, fuck off. What? Halfway through?
Why?
It's been a couple years. Like, what the fuck?
I'm like, 1, console war is done. 2, why?
Bro.
Like, you know how much of a fucking bitch it was? You know how much money I wasted to fucking buy that shit? And now you're already saying, hey guys, so new one's gonna come out in a few years. Fuck you.
Bro, so let's just start the shit over again with all the scalpers and shit, man, dude.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get a PlayStation 6. I'm gonna milk that one for as long as I can.
Oh, just like my PS4, I milked it as long as I could.
Yeah, until it started sounding like a 747.
Because I got a PS4 Slim, which I actually told the story again today to someone at work. I was like, yeah, my original PS4, the original, like, the first, like, special edition white one they did when Destiny 1 came out. That was my first PS4. And I had that all the way up until 2018. And I was playing God of War 2018 on that.
Okay.
And playing that was what fucking killed it. Because I'm playing it, and it's like, boop, 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 PS4, too hot. I was like, oh, shit. But then the notification just went away, and I was like, kept playing. Did that for like 2 days. Boop, 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 too hot. It'd go away, keep playing. And then finally it was like, too hot. And I was like, yeah, all right. And then it was like, shut itself off. And I went, oh, now that's a problem.
Yeah, typically when it says too hot, I mean, stop playing, Matt.
Nah. They didn't mean that.
That's the only thing with those slim versions of the consoles is that you don't get big enough fans to actually keep it cool. Because I never had that issue when I was playing and I had the first generation PS4.
Yeah, that was the one that overheated on me, and then I got the Slim like that night. I was like traded it in, got the Slim. And they were like, because GameStop's like, does it work? Yeah, it fucking works.
Fucking works.
Just plug it in, fuck with it for a minute, make sure shit works. I'm like, don't turn off.
So yeah, with Helldivers 2, it's just been the talk of the town. Everyone's saying it's ending the console wars because now they're trying to grab all these Halo players and Gears of War players, ODST, all that stuff. They're like, we need you guys on the front lines with us. For democracy.
For democracy. Oh, I know. I would say if you haven't played it, go play it. But we're having a hard enough time getting in as it is.
So hold off on that until they fix the servers.
Yeah, although they're making some steps in the right directions from what we've heard. So
yeah, they started adding an AFK thing. So if you're not doing jack shit for 15 minutes,
is it 15 minutes?
they'll kick you off the server
That's
and be
reasonable.
like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Wasting space.
Over here, there's people trying to fight for us.
People who actually want to play.
Yeah, people who want to fight for democracy.
I'm gonna go squish some bugs,
But that game is really fun,
bro. So good.
really intense, and I'm all for it.
I'm here. I'm here for it.
Even like yesterday we were playing, and there's some intense moments where some bugs were swarming us a little too much, and these bugs tend to vomit acid at you
and just one shot you.
and one shot you.
If you get hit, the first hit, it's over.
And there's like 15 of them, and they're already tanky, so they take a lot of damage up front.
So dumb.
And I did not have a grenade launcher. Matt was the only one with the grenade launcher, and it seemed like all of them were just chasing him.
Yeah.
For a long
Like I
time.
would spawn back and I get out of the pod. Yeah, blah, dead. And I was like, what the fuck?
And I remember just hearing this shit, and I'm like, I know I'm running away from maybe like one or two, and then there's a couple of other hunters trying to come after me. And these hunters, they're fucking
pieces of shit.
annoying, little grasshopper looking motherfuckers. They just, no matter what, like you'll see them jump in the air, and you can dodge, and it'll be like, nope.
And they're like, no,
And
no,
you're
no,
like,
no.
what the fuck? What's the point of a dodge?
They're like, nothing.
But needless to say, Matt died a lot. And he was like, oh, okay, game. Okay.
And then one of the times when I found out how many there were when I was dropping back in on the pod. And for a second, I just see I was like over 10 just of these big dumb fucks. Just, I was like, what the fuck, bro?
And we were only on medium.
Medium.
So, and we've seen missions for like challenging and all the harder ones. And we're just like,
It's gonna be fucked up when we get to that level.
however, we should be able to have a full squad by then.
I think so.
So,
Things will be all right. Fucking, I was watching somebody's video and they were like, yeah, me and the boys. And I was looking at the wave attacking him. I was like, bro, you're on like super easy mode.
yeah.
That's hell. I'm glad you're having fun. Have fun however you like.
Yeah, build up your XP and stuff.
Yeah.
But we need people for better missions, and like we're trying to get prepped up for fucking the automatons. The automatons are the robots.
Yeah, we did one bug mission, right? And then we were like, let's go see what's up with the automatons. And then we did that and we're like, oh shit, back to the bugs. That's clearly the higher level shit.
Yeah, which apparently they got nerfed.
Yeah.
But it's not as much as like to where you can easily just go around and do shit. Plus, I don't remember if did we double check what difficulty
I think
we chose?
I think we were still on easy, but it sure didn't feel easy.
That's what I'm curious on. I've also seen that if you attack the ships that they're dropping in with, then it reduces their numbers.
Yeah, the drop ships coming in. I've
Yeah,
seen people,
when you see them flying, and just. I was like, I didn't know you could attack those.
Yeah. Plus, those fuckers shoot back, so that's an added layer of difficulty.
Yeah.
And they got fucking chainsaws for arms. You're dead.
But now that we're a couple levels higher, we're about to get some more levels in later tonight. And hopefully soon we'll be able to fuck up some T1000s or T300s or whatever the fuck those things are called.
Yeah. Some Skynet motherfuckers.
But yeah, if you guys are down, check it out. It's actually pretty fucking dope game. Not gonna lie.
Yep. And we're gonna have some gameplay footage up, and more to come, I imagine.
Soon. I am already working on it. I've been recording a lot of our footage. Some intense moments via the bugs and via me and Matt, because friendly fire is a thing in this game.
Very much a thing.
And, I don't even know how we found that out. I forget how we found that out.
Yeah.
But when we did, it started getting difficult to where we'd be crossing each other's things, and like I'll be running in front of him, completely forgetting friendly fire, and then just all of a sudden, just fucking domed.
Oh shit.
Even your little sentries that you put up and stuff.
Those can be a lifesaver, but they can also be a fucking bit of a hindrance.
And also cut you in half, for sure. Yeah, a lot of things can kill you in this game, which is kind of fucked.
So much.
But it is fun. It's also a challenge. Find a group to fucking do it with, and Helldivers unite. We need to fight for democracy.
Find your squad and dive.
Mm-hmm.
Dive for democracy.
Speaking of diving for democracy, I'm about to dive out of this episode real quick so that we can dive in.
It's about that time.
It's about damn time.
You like how she just fucking vanished after her little scandal?
It happens. I've been noticing a lot.
Go.
I've been noticing a lot of like new artists, new up and coming artists, and then they just something happens and they just
She had her little scandal and just
then
poofed.
just John Travolta,
Yes.
fucking Pulp Fiction. Anyways, thank you once again for tuning in to Big Effin Nerds. We really do appreciate it. Go ahead and check out everything in the socials and in the bio of this episode.
Yup.
Be sure to like, review, share
the
episodes and the fucking podcast itself.
Yup. Sorry. Think I'm getting a little hyper.
The loaded up. I was all. Whoa. Did you start drinking that on an empty stomach? Empty-ish stomach?
Yeah, I haven't eaten
so
since
probably,
like 12:30ish.
Yeah, it would have kicked in pretty quickly. Yeah, check out Helldivers 2 and whatnot. And
if you need some convincing, check out our gameplay video when that shit comes out.
Yeah, hopefully it'll come out also this weekend as well. So be on the lookout for that on the YouTubes for sure.
Other than that, that's about it for this week. I don't know why I started talking like this, but I can't seem to stop.
So I'm gonna end it like this.
So I'm just gonna keep on talking just like this. It's gonna get worse as it.
Did you just take a shit in my studio? Was that a fucking virus?
Did you just take a shit and just
like you just fucking shit? What impeccable timing.
Anyway. Yeah. So thanks for joining us on our little universal mashup exploration. Come back next week. We're gonna be
that's the title.
Universal mashup exploration.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's the title. Thanks.
You're welcome.
No, I don't gotta think about it.
Don't say I never did nothing. I said don't say that. Did you hear what I fucking said?
I didn't say it.
Yeah, but
I didn't say it.
Yeah, but you thought it.
But I didn't say it.
And you did the knowing look.
But I didn't say it.
Yeah, but you didn't have to.
Who? Little old me?
Yeah, you.
I'm just a sweet Southern belle.
I'm just a sweet Southern belle.
Oh,
fuck.
Mr. Beauregard, I do
declare. Oh. Oh, my.
Ooh,
right. I'm fucking going off the rails. So, next week.
We both are.
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
No.
Yeah, you really are. I was like, bitch. Next week, we're going to be doing another historical figure spotlight. Not going to tell you who. Got some ideas flowing. Gonna leave that a little bit as a surprise.
Yeah.
Just like that, yeah. So it's been a while since we did that. You all know I'm a slut for history.
Yeah, you are. But you just drop it on the floor.
Yeah. So come back next week and see who we're gonna be talking about. Bring your fucking bring your pencil, bring your notebook, bring your learning hat,
Bring your history book.
bring your history book, or fuck all that and don't do any of it, and just come by and listen.
Yeah.
Either way is cool. And regardless, we'll see you then. And as always, later, taters. Pew, pew, pew.